American way, throwing bets like haymakers. UFC fight night, no faking these heartbreakers. Punch stats, bankrolls, the scorecards never fold. Etoft21Sports talking bold like this catch and go. Eric saying underdogs got swagger. Weight counter champs got a clan and jaw won't stagger. Money on the line, bets as sharp as a dagger. Hot tops, bling, flashing lights, heavyweight bagger. Etoft21 clash of minds, no surprise. Eric Wade in the ring, shouting hard, shooting high. Fight night dreams, cold cash gleam in their eyes. Betting broad, UFC calls on the podcast sky.
We have reached part of the podcast and we're talking some UFC 320. And who better to come on than Wade, aka Top Flight Wagers. Wade, how you doing today, my man?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself, my man?
Well, my dentist told me I had to get a water floss thing. Are you familiar with those?
Yes, I have one. I use one every once in a while. I've had it for years.
Dude, I feel like I'm fucking waterboarding myself when I use it, dude. Like I'm having a hard time adjusting. That's what I'm saying.
I don't enjoy it. Gotta just kind of hang out over the sink and let it fall out, man.
I'm having a hard time adjusting, because I got.
I think that's why some people like the. Is it one that you plug in or one that's mobile? You can like take in the shower with you.
Mobile, taking the shower. But I'm weird, like flossing in my. You know what I mean? That's just weird to me. So I'm like doing it. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. Like I got a cavity and my dentist is flipping out about me, my first cavity ever, and he's like, "You got to do that, whatever." You're not here to talk.
They
about
are very uncomfortable to use. I can tell you that.
Oh, what you got drinking there, buddy? We got a little.
This is an iced sea salt Vietnamese coffee that my wife got me.
See, I just drink traditional black coffee. I'm not.
I usually do. I am a black coffee lover, but when you're out here, there's 5,000 coffee shops everywhere. So
I know, dude. You're
my wife is all about that. Hey, if she's gonna give me something tasty, I'll take it.
I'm just. For me, it's just
this Vietnamese coffee is no joke, bro. You want to take black coffee? You need to try some. You need to just try some black coffee, Vietnamese coffee. I don't know if you'd be able to handle it.
I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be curled up.
It is strong as shit.
All right, let's dive into it. We're not here to talk about dental hygiene and fucking black coffee from out in
People
California.
love that shit.
Let's talk some bets here, bro. Let's talk some bets. For those tuning in for the first time, basically this is how it goes. We each have 3 bets. We have a finished parlay. We're going to build you a DFS lineup. Last week, our finished parlay hit for plus 352.
Yeah, baby.
We just started doing this. We're 1-1. We're plus 2.52U. So we're going to try to keep it going into UFC 320. Let's dive into it. First bet, my friend.
Yeah, I'm going to take a gamble here. Actually, I usually try to stay away, and I usually try to advocate to people to stay away from taking undefeated fighters, especially stepping into a pay-per-view fight here. But I'm going to go with Ju saying you. Right now, he's at plus 140, actually. I was going to take him earlier in the week, and I'm glad I kind of waited because he's gotten a little bit higher here, plus 130, plus 140, depending where you look on most sports books and offshore. He has made his UFC debut, and he had a very quick knockout fight. So he's got excellent speed. He's got excellent striking power. And what he is really good at is he's a very good counter puncher. He's got a pretty good step up here against Daniel Santos. I do feel like there's going to be some people on Santos this week because this is a big step up. Santos can get it to the ground. He can grapple. He comes out of shootbox gym, so he's out there obviously training with Charles Oliveira. So that could be a tricky situation here. He's got an aggressive Muay Thai style. He's got elite BJJ though. So I think Yu's going to have to be quick here to his punches, to his keep his distance and try to find that counter punch knockout. He cannot let Daniel Santos get this to the ground and get this to the mat. I do think Santos can be hit, which I believe puts him at jeopardy here. I do think you might be able to find a flashy knockout to open up his pay-per-view debut, as he's not fought in the pay-per-view realm yet. This is a big step up for him, but I think this plus 140 is a little bit too pricey. I think these fighters are a little bit more closer. I still think that Santos should be favored, but maybe not at this price. So give me you to get the plus money banger here to get started, because I do think this is going to be a fantastic fight. Maybe knockout in the 3rd round, but this is going to be a back and forth battle, I believe.
I like it. My next bet, and I'm swinging for the fences, and I'm totally going to butcher this.
Rahimaj, baby.
Give me Rahimaj here.
Yeah.
Plus 260. There's a clear path. get this fight to the mat. One of the nastiest submission specialists at welterweight, with 11 of his 12 wins coming by tap out, most of them in the first round. He's got a dangerous guillotine, slick rear naked choke, and his ability to turn brief grappling exchanges into a fighting ending sequence. Now, Vanderfold is an OnlyFans model with his wife, Paige Van Zandt. His strength is wrestling, but also opens up to exactly the kind of danger Razumov thrives in. The way Vanderfold shoots, leaves his net exposed, clear path here to get the guillotine. If God, I can't even talk to you. How do you pronounce this guy's last name? Brahimaj can keep transitions active, avoid being stuck against the fence. He has a real chance to out grapple the former Bellator title holder on the feet. Brahimaj's striking is improving when paired with his level change threats. He can bait Vanderfold into reactive shots, prime opportunities for counters. Front headlock entries is exactly where he finds his guillotine. I know Vanderfold has never been submitted, but that's exactly what makes this bet intriguing. Brahimaj's clearest path is to drag him into grappling exchanges, stay sticky, look for the neck if he can force those exchanges. I bet plus 260, but if you guys want to like do a 3/4 of the unit on the 260, quarter of the unit on the sub, I like that too. But yeah, Brahimaj plus 260 first look for me.
I got him on my list of short plays as well. I haven't given it out yet, but
like it.
I like it.
Next bet, my friend.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the parlay here. I'm going to go with Edmund Shabazian, and I'm going to pair that with Patchy Mix. Got that from -125. This is a tricky one for me. I've actually been kind of back and forth here since I've kind of locked this play in here. Shabazian's got to be careful. He really is he's evolving here at his age. He's looked pretty good in his last few fights. Been kind of keeping an eye on him. We made some money on his last few fights. He's a dangerous kickboxer. He's finished 80% of his career fights via knockouts. He's got a tricky fighter here. He's going against Andre Munoz. Munoz is 24-7. He's got 15 of his wins have come by submission. So my one thing is Shabazian's got to be careful of this thing hitting the ground early. I do think Munoz could catch him for a submission. We've seen Shabazian make mistakes in the octagon before, and I honestly would not be shocked if he loses. But I just think he's the better fighter here. I'm really fading Munoz in his age. I think he can handle this for the first round or two, but I just think Shabazian is going to bring too much pressure by the end of the fight. I think he's going to end up finding a KO late second, early third. I don't think we're going to see this fight go to a decision. I do think Shabazian knows where he sits. He started his UFC career 4-0, and then he kind of dropped off a few fights, didn't look very good. I think he knows every fight just moving forward, he really needs to stand out, and taking out an Andre Munoz type fighter would go really well for his future, I guess, rankings and all that really matters to climbing the rankings. So I think a finish here is really important to him. Whether it happens to be seen, I think this is a really good look. And I'm just going to go with Patchy Mix. He burned us on his last fight. He's the overall better fighter here. I do think it's a good spot to fade a lot of PFL fighters and other promoter fighters when they first come into the UFC. But now that he's got a taste of that and he lost, especially if they put him against a really good fighter, we're looking at a situation where they're either giving him a fighter where they want him to succeed, or they're putting him against a fighter where let's test out Mix and let's see where you're at, because they are putting him against another grappler. So I do think this is going to hit the ground. I do think this is going to be into Mix's wheelhouse. I think Mix is just going to overwhelm him on the ground. There's not too much technicality into this fight. I just think he's going to take this down, and I think Mix is going to win this thing inside a distance. I do think his submission is live here. I just think Mix knows that he needs to find a finish as well after coming off of that UFC debut loss. So I just think take this parlay as a money line straight -125. I think if you want to pair both these guys to win inside the distance, I think that was another really good look. That would probably put you in plus money territory.
I like it. My next one, I'm going to a prop here. Give me Marcy Chasson to win via decision. Fight profiles, gritty competitive matchup with the edge lies with Marcy to get it done on the scorecards. Size, reach advantage. 5-inch height, 4-inch reach, physically allows her to dictate the distance and control exchanges against Santos. While Santos is a clearer striker, Marcy does have the ground advantage. Santos' career takedown defense sits at just 54%, leaving her vulnerable to being put on her back. Marcy's clinch strength and willingness to grind can earn control and time and neutralize Santos' kickboxing rhythm. Proven durability and cardio, Marcy has gone the distance with tough takedown competition, averaging 2 takedowns per 15 minutes while maintaining pace across 3 rounds. Her defense and volume striking, front kicks, jabs, and elbows off her back keep her safe while scoring in the judges' eyes. Recent form also points to the decision. Santos' last 2 wins both came by decision, while Marcy herself has multiple decision wins on her record, and in the fact that Santos absorbs over 3 significant strikes per minute, and Marcy's pressure and wrestling urgency should be enough to tilt close rounds her way. Most likely the strip, Marcy forces clinch exchanges, mixes takedowns, grinds out control time, while outworking Santos in volume. This path sets up perfectly for decision. Plus 160, my friend. Woo! Big dog coming out swinging, dude.
I think she's going to win. So if I was going to take her to win, I'd take by decision. I love it.
So next one, my friend, where are we going?
I'm just going to do another parlay here. I just think neither one of these guys are going to lose. I paired Joe Pyfer with Youssef Salal. Got it for -128. Really, I just don't think Abus Magomedov is that good of a fighter, even though he is on a 3-fight win streak, and his only losses are to Sean Strickland and Kyle Barallo in the UFC. His last 3 fights have been over Michel Pereira, Bruno Ferreira, and Warley Alves. I don't really think either 3 of those fighters are that good. Bruno's like hit or miss. We've won some money on him, but he's still really just an unknown. You just don't know what you're going to get with him. Pyfer is coming off 2 wins, albeit over Marc-Andre Barrio and Kelvin Gastelum. He did not overly overwhelm in that Kelvin Gastelum fight, but I also think he was playing a little safe there. I think he might have been a little worried that Gastelum still had something in his back pocket to bring to that fight. So I don't think he really wanted to overly commit to anything in that fight. And I do think a really good look in this fight is the Pyfer fight to not go the distance or to go under 2.5 rounds. I do think if Pyfer makes a mistake, perhaps Abus could catch him, but I don't think we're going to see that. I do think Pyfer is going to find the finish here. I don't think he's going to allow this to go to a decision, and I think he's going to get back to his knockout ways. I think Pyfer is going to find a finish here, and I think his knockout is right around +135, so I really don't hate that look. But I just rather play it safe here in case this does, because Abus is very skilled. He's got a lot of fights, so I can see this fight going to a decision, which is why I'm not really going to commit on the Pyfer knockout. Youssef Salal, this might be one of my favorite picks on the fight after really digging through the whole card. I love Josh Emmett. I just think Zalal is going to be too technical for him. I don't think he's going to allow Emmett to find that counter power knockout shot. I think Zalal is very live for a submission here in round 1 or 2 when they're nice and dry and not fully sweaty yet. But if Zalal can't find that early submission, I don't see why he doesn't have any issues with just standing there, finding his distance, picking apart with volume and really nice footwork. We saw what he did in his last fight against Calvin Kattar. He showed good volume and striking, good footwork there, and I think he might do the same here. He knows how dangerous Emmett is on the feet. He's got to avoid the knockout, and I think he might do just that. So it's not really good odds. You can't really find good odds really on anything Zalal. And his finish, his submission decision, which I usually like to find that kind of look. That's like, I think it's like -300 last time I looked. So obviously the books think he's going to either find a finish or go to a decision. So I think ultimately I'd lean towards Zalal winning this by a decision. But just pairing him with Pyfer, getting pretty decent odds here on 2 fighters that I think won't drop the ball here is what I'm going to go with.
My next bet, I'm going to the main event. I got to do it. Principal play, Pereira.
Sure.
210. First fight went his opponent's way with a unanimous decision at 313, hauling Pereira's remarkable title run, 3 straight defenses. Rematch offers some redemption. Pereira is live here, lands 5 significant strikes per minute, still possesses world-class knockout power with his trademark left hook, heavy ticks, plus his takedown defense. He stuffed all 12 takedown attempts in his first fight, showing he can show his own. His opponent averages 0.8 takedowns landed per 18 minutes. Stuffed all 12 of them. Possible adjustments. Pereira looked limited in his first fight, barely throwing from his power side, possibly due to injury, even though he kept the rounds competitive before his opponent was able to get some separation on the scorecards. If healthier, Pereira should be able to open up his striking arsenal. Rarely do UFC rematches unfold the same way with the adjustments in the defending clinch position and increasing volume early. Pereira has a chance to flip the script. He needs to dictate distance, chop at his opponent's legs, force exchanges at the mid-range. I just think I am just getting plus 210. First fight, he obviously wasn't anywhere near 100%, and he's got the striking upside. I'm going to do it. Give me Pereira plus 210. Now let's get to our parlay. Last week, our parlay hit at plus 352. This week's parlay is plus 357. Your part of the parlay is... I cannot hear you, my friend.
See, I've been sitting here looking to see if I wanted to change this up.
Oof. No. Lay it on me, man. I already locked it in, dude. Already locked it in.
All right, well, I did Shabazzian knockout. Let's hope he gets it. I do think I really like Mix to get a submission in that fight, so I was debating switching over to that, but I think Shabazzian is just going to get a knockout. I don't really see he's not going to. Munoz, I'm just fading his old age. I think Munoz is going to try to go for submissions, and I think Shabazzian is going to find a ground and pound knockout there. I do think it's going to hit the ground. I think Munoz is slick enough to try to get it on the ground somewhere. I think Shabazzian is going to find a way to get on top and finish that fight.
I went with Yuri and Roundtree to go the distance. Between them, they only have 3 total sub wins across 46 provisional victories, emphasizing this is obviously going to be a strike heavy matchup with minimal grappling threats that keeps the fight upright, potentially extending to all 3 rounds without any finish via choke or whatever lock. Proven durability and high volume exchanges. Roundtree recently went full 25 with Hill in a unanimous decision, absorbing significant damage while maintaining composure and output, showcasing his ability to endure wars, avoid stoppages, and extend striking battles against league competition. Strong takedown defense for prolonged striking. Yuri boasts a 75% takedown defense rate, allowing him to sprawl effectively, return to his feet quickly, while Roundtree's low volume precise Muay Thai style further reduces takedown attempts, forcing a distance managed kickboxing affair that often leads to the judges' scorecard. Plus, both fighters have shown enhanced striking defense, pacing in recent outings. Roundtree with his calculated power shots, Yuri with his slick footwork. Combined, they both have cardio. I doubt either one of them finish late. And there's always fights like this in every card where everyone says there's going to be a knockout, and it always goes to the judges. I think this is it, dude. I think this one goes to the judges, dude. I don't know who wins it. I think this one goes to the judges. We're taking a shot here, dude. We're swinging it. You know what?
Yeah, I was gonna say Yuri's had 37 professional fights, I believe. 35 of them have finished.
Hey, dude, you know what? You know what? Hey.
You told me before the show that you didn't want to tell me what the pick was because you didn't think I'd like it. I'm not sure if I don't like it. I think it's a sneaky look.
We've done this. This is our 3rd time doing us. One of us is undefeated in our little picks doing our parlay. That's all I'm going to say.
I think this is a sneaky look.
Let's go ahead. Let's build this DraftKings lineup. I already put a couple people in. Already put your boy, Seabass in, and my boy Brahma in. Are you okay with those 2 gentlemen in?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, let's lay it on to us. I already have people laid out in their scoring. I'll be honest, Hardy, I want 0 business with. 0 business in this Hardy with Hardy. Anyone here on the top end? I know you like Zalal. Do you want to throw him in?
No, not yet. Let's see what else we got out there.
You 7,900.
No, hold on. That would be like a last pick, maybe. I'm gonna look. Let me look at Mix real quick. Yeah. What's this guy done? I'm thinking about Mix.
You want to throw in Mix?
I don't love his overall average,
Okay.
but I think he's gonna get a finish.
Okay. All right. Need to look a little bit
I
somewhere
hate
more
the
on the
price. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love his 9,000 price though.
Yeah.
God, I don't know if Mix is worth 9,000. I really don't.
You want to go U? I already said U.
I can't believe Pfeiffer. Oh, I guess Pfeiffer is what, 87?
Yeah, you want to go Pfeiffer?
That's fine. I don't mind Chase on if you want to go the girl route.
Let's go Chase on. That's good. So we're sitting at 8,300. We can pay up, pay down. I mean, if we go to U, we're left with 8,700. I mean, I really don't like that.
I'm more confident in like Zalal or Marab. I know a lot of people are on Corey Sandhagen this week. He's not gonna win, dude.
No. So let's put Marab in. So we got 7,300. Let's see what that opens us up to. Down.
You got Alex Pereira, dude. If that fight goes in, I mean, I am kind of I just don't know, but if you like him for knockout,
let's do it. There it is. I mean, I'm fine with this. I like Pereira a lot. So why don't you? Because
I'm worried he might get knocked out, but I want him to win, so I kind of want to put him in here because I just want to root for him to win.
All right, let's do it. Why don't you read off the names because you are a way better pronouncer of names than I am.
Wait, it's hard at the top here. We've got Brahimaj, we got Shabaznian, we got Pfeiffer, Chason, Merab Divashvili, and then Alex Pereira to finish it off.
Wade, I'd like to thank you for coming on, talking a little UFC. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find you on social media, my friend?
Come find me over at Top Flight Wagers. Come find me over on X where I do most of my activity. Been a little lackluster this week, but we'll get into it this weekend. We got a lot of football. Obviously, I know Eric's got a lot of football content coming up over the weekend. We got UFC. I know next week we got UFC 261 with Oliveira. That he just flipped to plus money. So if anybody is interested in the Oliveira side, you guys might want to jump on that one right now. So look forward to next week if you're available to do the next week's show. So
you know what? I should be available. What does that card look like, man?
Not a great looking card. It's got Oliveira and Gamrot are heading it off. Got Davison Figueiredo and Montel Jackson, Vicente Luque and Joel Alvarez, which I pray for Vicente Luque. His career might end.
One of the Walker brothers are on it.
Yeah, he's fighting Usman.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not the worst, but not the best. Make sure to give that man a follow. We'll be back next week. Best of luck in your bets, and we'll talk soon, my friend.
Let's cash him.